Here, lizard, lizard, lizard.
Oh, wait.
What's up, everybody? How'd y'all like that old school intro? Just thought we kind of mix it up a little bit. All right, what y'all see that back there? The big thing is the antenna tuner. The small thing is the radio. The small thing is what costs the most money. I get guys coming up to me and it's like, what is that thing on that dash? I bet you can talk 10, 15 miles with that. And I was like, man, if you only knew how far I could talk with that thing. Anyways, this is a video for you guys that are either in amateur radio and trucks or looking to get into amateur radio. Those of you, and I've had people ask me how you could get into amateur radio, and my response is, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you how you can get on there. First of all, you need to study. Go to QRZ.com. www.QRZ.com. Some of us like to call it QRZ, but those of y'all who are not into amateur radio, you can't like spell out Z. It's QRZ.com. Or go to ARRL.org. You can learn a lot about how to get into amateur radio. On QRZ, you could take practice tests. I'm not sure if you could take practice tests on ARRL, but you could definitely learn about the hobby. You could learn about where to take your tests. I can tell you that I do have contacts, so if you come down into the Waco, Texas area, I could have some guys meet you at either the Flying J or the Pilot or whatever's at your convenience. They could come to you, and they've done it before. They've actually got with truck drivers before to give them tests at a truck stop. So it can be done. You can go study. What you got to do is take your technician's test. That's only going to give you 2 meters, 440, and part of 10 meters, and that's fine. I think it's 6.2, but what you really want is your HF license. So that's the general. That's what I am. I'm a general. So you got to take 2 tests. You got to take your technician first. To me, that was the hardest because you had to, do different kinds of questions that I wasn't really used to. The general test was a lot easier for me because it was like, well, I've done CB radio for years, and if you kind of know how conditions work and all this, you kind of realize how it actually works with, the questions are a lot easier. But I can tell you, if you go to QRZ.com, you can take practice tests, and they are word for word the same questions and the same answers. They're word for word. So just get on there and practice. And take your technician license. Then get your general. Some of you hardcore guys like to get the extra and stuff. Me, general's fine with me. I don't have to get anything more than that. Don't really want anything more than that right now. And my friends have been trying to tell me to go for that extra class. It's like, not really at that point. Get your license, put a radio in the truck. The radio's expensive, yes. You can buy them used. It may cost a little bit less, but new, you're not getting someone else's problems. I like my Yaesu 857D. Works really good. Talked all over the world with it right out of this truck. So it's a blast to do. It's a blast to do, and I hope y'all get into it. I've got a little ham stick on the truck. Now, those of y'all who are hams and y'all been kind of getting at me saying, hey, where are you running? Right now, I can only run one antenna at a time just because I just don't have a mount on my other mirror. So 20 is really good for me right now. I tried 40 the other day. I don't know, there's some kind of interference in this truck where I've just got a solid noise. But I only tried it one day. I'm going to try it again here. And I haven't tried 75, but I've got those 3 antennas, 20, 40, and 75. And 20's worked really good. I'll get on the Maritime MobileNet. I've done that for a long time. Before I would get on Maritime and check in and stuff like that when I was at Butler. I don't know, a lot of y'all are long-time subscribers of mine. Remember, I was at Butler back a few years ago, and I had the this HF in the truck, and I would always check into that almost every day. I've been kind of hanging around, what is it, 314 or something like that. I think that's what it is. There's a little bit of hate and discontent on that, and I just kind of like listening to it. And I've been just doing, random, small QSOs and whatnot. You got to remember, some of these amateur radio operators they're kind of nerdy. Some of them are kind of nerdy. So it's like, I don't want to talk to every one of them. They're kind of nerdy. Some of them are, not all of them. But then you got the guys that are more laid back and just enjoy talking. Just enjoy talking about something. Not paper chasers. I'm not a paper chaser. I don't care about how many contacts I've got in a logbook. I don't have a logbook for my HF. Me, it's all about a conversation. And so I'm hoping you join with us on here if you don't have your license. And if you do have your license, I'm hanging around 14 megahertz, 20 meters. That's pretty much where I've been kind of hanging out during the daytime. And during the evening, you'll start to hear some of these Asian stations, stuff like that. Europe, it gets really easy to contact over there. The conditions haven't been all that great ever since I put this radio in the truck. So I'm hoping that would pick up a little bit better. But yeah, I'm going to be headed west this week. Tomorrow I'm going to go pick up a load in Hazlet, Texas, and we're going to go out to Phoenix and hopefully get a load coming straight back. I may have to do a load here and there. There's a couple of loads that pick up on Friday. This delivers on Wednesday, so I may do a couple of loads around the Phoenix area, maybe Las Vegas, out that way, get back down to Phoenix, and then get on over to back to Texas. I gotta do a PMB on this truck. So with that said, I hope you all having a good one. I know we are. From Dallas, Texas, Schneider OC. We'll talk to y'all later. 73.
It is just wonderful to be back in Oregon, and over the last 15 months we've traveled to every corner of the United States. I've now been in 57 states. I think one left to go. Alaska and Hawaii I was not allowed to go to, even though I really wanted to visit, but my staff would not justify it.